currently working on Legends of Tomorrow, playing the character of Ray Palmer, aka the Atom.
So I'm going to start this off. The last time I saw you, you were at PhillyCon with Dean Cain. And you guys were kind of going back and forth. It kind of seemed like a little bit of a cat fight. But what is the difference between playing Superman and playing Ray?
Please up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't hear you. I said, what's the difference between playing Superman and playing Ray?
Okay.
There are a few differences and also some cool similarities that I've found. Both superheroes, both kind of have alter egos. Definitely Ray is of the world. He's human, right? So he's had a full life of human experiences, and that is what has encouraged him to then become a superhero. So it was a choice for him because of the death of his fiancée, motivated him to create the Atom suit and help save humanity. Superman obviously was, he wasn't forced to do it, but he was born into it, shall I say, which is different. But I think the fun things that are similar is that this character of Clark and Ray, I think actually they're very similar in some ways. Their excitement and joy for life. I think Superman or Kal-El gets to enjoy life through Clark. That's how I envisioned it. So all that joy, all that excitement, all that goofiness was just kind of him actually being able to be a part of humanity and get so geeked out about that he couldn't almost control it. So it was an act, but it wasn't. And Ray's kind of like that too. He's just excited about his inventions, about the possibilities of the world and making people's lives better. That it comes out kind of a silly, goofy way.
You see in the trailer that you finally see him shrink down.
Yeah.
Because there was some consternation. People were like, "It's really kind of Iron Man-y."
Yeah.
But we're gonna explore more of that. See him actually shrink down a lot.
Most definitely, yes. There will be a lot more shrinking explanation, kind of a little bit about the science behind, for TV science, about the explanation about the science behind, and we're three or so episodes in, and there's definitely a lot more shrinking stuff and fun ways to use that and have it be part of the story.
One of my exciting things I have is I know that Adam and Hawkman are on a show together. I want to see that iconic image of Adam on Hawkman's shoulder.
Yeah.
Have you guys tried anything like that yet, or is that something
we don't not quite anything like that yet. I think that's probably something that definitely could happen. One of the things that's crazy about the show is we're all just thrown together. Rip assembles us, and right away we hit the ground running. It's not even time to, get full names or know who the background is of anybody. We're just like, we have to do this now. and I guess I have to trust you while we take out this threat that's bigger than you might be, So.
What kind of role does Ray play within the team? Is he kind of a leadership position maybe, or?
Yeah, he wants to be a leadership position. Pretty much at the beginning of the season, we're all listening to Rip because we don't know anything about time travel and the real mission. He's telling us what it is. I think actually Ray is more challenged by the whole thing as a whole than he maybe would have thought of in the beginning. Which I guess I really can't talk about. But just a hint that there are some things that happen that he questions himself a little bit, which is uncommon for Ray to do, but it's fun. So he's not just always the happy guy, He does have doubts and things that happen. But he's definitely the most gung-ho in the beginning. Even though they're rogues and heroes together fighting, he's definitely most gung-ho, wanting to just give it a shot and make his mark on history.
Is there any character that Ray starts to grow close to in the team?
Yeah, I think there's some unlikely, friendships, but understandings, I would say. With some of the, there's some Heat Wave, Captain Cold excursion that, think all three of the characters start to understand each other a little bit more. I mean, that's what the series is going to explore: is these people who are so different. How can they connect? What can they connect on and understand why you're this way? Why are you such a happy person all the time? It's annoying. Why are you stealing things? I don't understand. So we get to understand each other, which is like a cool metaphor for life, you know. To just sit down and really understand people, you can understand where they're coming
Is this
from.
rotating team where we'll see everyone in the team every episode, or do you feel like it's going to be rotating where some days will be like a smaller group, or just split off into different?
We'll split off in smaller groups for sure. Everybody, as far as I know, will be in every episode. You know, we have a couple group scenes every episode. We're kind of figuring out what the mission is. And, you know, although it's an overarching story, there are plot points within each episode that we have to come together on. But hopefully that won't be too much because it's hard to shoot. Those are long scenes for 8 people to shoot. But yeah, definitely small groups going out. It's easier to actually get storyline out because when there's 8 people in the scene, this person gets one line, this person gets one line, this person gets one line, and that's, you know, it's more of a moving storyline along versus relationship scenes.
Have they done anything?
question.
Oh, okay. We know when Sarah's arc or resurrections or episodes in Arrow are going to happen. Can you tell us anything about when we might see what happened to Ray after the accident?
I don't know if I can say what episodes, but it's it's obviously it's going to be before the crossover stuff, so soon, and it'll be a couple episodes to kind of find out where Ray is and what he's been up to since the explosion at Palmer Tech. I'll take your question.
Have they done anything to make that suit more comfortable since you have to wear it more now?
You know, it's not. There wasn't necessarily a need to make it more comfortable. There are a couple things. It's the helmet. It's the cowl thing that I have to go on. I've become more comfortable in it. There are a few slight modifications for comfort, but it's not overall. It's not too bad. It's just mostly me knowing how much time I have and going, okay, we can take this part off. We can take this part off. I can rest and for 10 minutes, and then we'll suit back up. We get fast at it. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dada.
Thank you.